Consider supporting the Sci-Fi Collective on Patreon from only $1 a month. Link below in the description.
Hello and welcome to another video from the Sci-Fi Collective in the Build the Back to the Future Delorean series. Here we have issue 82 and we are going to be working more on the rear engine cover with all of the bits and bobs that you get to see at the back of the DeLorean. So let's have a very quick look at the magazine and see what's inside. So here we go, we're going to be doing a lot of wire work. So instructions. More instructions, talking about the chicken and the egg. So, they're talking about the breakfast machine. Cool. Doc's breakfast machine was quite cool. And then also a piece on Mary Steenburgen, who played Clara Clayton. So there we go. That is the magazine. Let's get on with the build. Okay, so what we're going to be doing first is attaching on these 3 silver pieces to the outside of the DeLorean's engine cover. So we've got them 3 there. I won't bother just... shall I bother just sitting them all on? Because they put them all on in one picture, but... obviously we've got to turn it over and screw them in. So they're going to be getting screwed in with 3 AP screws. So yeah, let's not even bother. Let's just try one at a time. Okay, so first one in. Okay, nice and painless. Next one goes this way. Another AP screw. Okay, that is in. And the final silver piece. Is going to be painted at the bottom. No, just needs to get a screw on. Okay. Okay, so that is them on. Then we are also going to be attaching with 3 BP screws. So I think that's going to be a bigger head. Yep, bigger head. The larger red cylinders. So there we go. Don't ask me what any of these do. I just know they are one part of the whole that makes the DeLorean look cool. So let's try this one. That is in. Okay, BP screw again for the next piece. Helps if I'm not actually throwing them about. Sorry, lots of noise. So the next one goes on there, like so. Not quite as stable as the other one. Not quite as stable as what I'd like, but I'll tighten that off in a second. Okay, another BP screw. And there we go. Going off, just like this. Now what I have found is that Eaglemoss screws can round quite easily, and sometimes I was being left with screws that I just couldn't quite get tight enough. That one's in tight. That one's a little bit wobbly, but what I have been doing to actually finish the tightening sometimes is just getting a pair of pliers and just holding the back and just getting that little bit, just that little bit of extra tightness, because it didn't actually need much. Yeah, so doing that with pliers. So it's obviously I'm only doing it on bits that you can't actually physically see from the outside, so it doesn't really matter too much like that. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to be doing is now we're going to be fixing one of the short wires 82C to the first end storage. Let's figure out 82C is the red and yellow. Okay, so 82C is red and yellow, and that gets attached with one of the MP screws, and these are the tiny little silver ones. Oh dear, we know I don't do tiny and little very, very well, so I'll be trying to zoom in as much as I can on post production, but I don't know quite how close I'm going to be able to get. So let's so they're all facing the same direction. Now it wants us to do 82D. Let's check what colour that is. 82D is the red and blue. It's going to be the exact same methods again. Okay, so that's them done. Now we are left with our last coloured wire. Okay, so that is those wires attached. Let's see what it wants us to do with them now. So it wants us to fix the long wire. Yeah, we've done that. Pull all 9 wires down from the storage units and behind them to the left as shown. Okie dokie. So it wants us to take them all back and then attach them. So okay, so what I will do is I believe it wants us to take the very first ones down and round first. So we're going to be taking them down and then around like so, and then down and around like so. Don't know if there's going to be any real tidy way of doing this. The pictures make it look a lot more tidy than what mine will end up being, but still, it's meant to be chaotic. It's a time machine. They're not meant to be all orderly. They're meant to be wibbly wobbly, timey wimey things, aren't they? So there we go. I think that's probably going to be tight enough like that. Let's do the next ones. So that's going to be straight down. And around down here. These are also going to be straight down. Get down, get deeper and down, get down, get deeper and down. Okay. And then this one is again pushed down there. I really don't think I'm going to do this very tidily, but I'm not going to be too fussed. Okay, next one is going to be this one, and then this one. So let's push all of these down like that, try and get them to at least bend down to the bottom. See, in the picture they make it look all bloody nice. They don't actually give any sort of slack or anything else, so I think they give you false hopes. Okay, now these are going to be bending over and getting attached with a piece of plastic that is going to get attached with an AM screw. Okay, so let's get the AM screw ready. Along with that piece of plastic, let's hold that tight and turn that over and get these bad boys all in there like so. There's a lot of wires to fit through that little gap. Let's push them right down. Okay, so there it is, and it wants it to go inside. This one's going to be for the pilot. Oh shoot, I'm going to be better off getting that screw initially in, isn't I? Let's push that down quickly with another screwdriver. Okay. Okay, that's started at least. So the pilot is now in. And I believe that's tight. So that is holding all of the wires in place. And you know what, that actually looks a bit more tidy than what I was expecting it. So we've also got a cable which is going to be going from here straight there. And once that pushed down, and then that's just going to be left inside. If this gives me any jip, I'll probably super glue this in place. A bit partial to a bit of super glue me. Okay, I've pushed that in as hard as I can. I don't think it will need super glue. Okay, so that is it for this issue. So another day, another 2 issues done. I will be caught up at some point. So if you want to keep up to date with how the build is going and you want to see how my build ends up, remember to subscribe to the channel. Why not give this video a like? Thank you very much for joining us, and I will see you in the future.